Welcome to Economics Workshop. We are proceeding in our study Introduction to Mathematical Economics. Our study in today's tutorial is Analysis of Supply Function and Demand Function. In this tutorial, we'll look into the demand function and how to evaluate the demand function. We also look into the supply function and how to evaluate the supply function. And lastly, we'll look into the analysis of equilibrium price and quantity. So, demand function. Demand is the quantity of goods and service a consumer is willing and able to buy at various prices during a given period of time. A demand function shows the relationship between quantity demanded and price. Examples of demand function: we have QD equals to 10 minus 3p, f of QD equals to 8 minus 4p. So these are typical examples of demand function. So how do we evaluate the demand function? We have an example here. The demand function for good S is given as QD equals to 10 minus 3p. So find the quantity demand for the following price level. We can see a table here where we have that of price and that of quantity demanded. So we want to calculate the quantity demanded at each price level. So how do we do that? When P equals to 1, what you just have to do is to substitute the value of P as 1 in that demand function. So when P equals to 1, we have QD equals to 10 minus 3P, and we substitute 1 as P in this demand function. So we have QD equals to 10 minus 3 open bracket 1 close bracket. So when you evaluate that, we get QD is equal to 7. You can also see that in my table that we have it here as 7. So when price is 2, QD equals to 10 minus 3P. When you substitute P equals to 2 in this demand function, we have QD equals to 10 minus 3 open bracket 2 close bracket. So evaluating that, we have QD equals to 4. So I also input it in the demand schedule. Yes, that table is also demand schedule. So you can try to attempt at 3, at 4, when P is 3, when P is 4. So that's how to evaluate the demand function. Just substituting the various prices into the quantity demanded function. So the demand function. Thank you. Supply function. Supply is the quantity of goods and services a producer is willing and able to offer for sale at various prices during a given period of time. A supply function shows the relationship between quantity supplied and price, where we have QS equals to 10 plus 3P, f of QS equals to minus 2 plus 4P. These are typical examples of supply function. Evaluation of supply function. We have an example here. The supply function for good S is given as QS equals to 10 plus 3P. Find the quantity supplied for the following price level. So we have a supply schedule here. We can see the prices and we can also see the quantity supplied. So how do we get the quantity supplied at this following price level? So when price is equals to 1, we have our quantity supply function to be 10 plus 3P. So you just substitute P equals to 1 in that function. So when you substitute P equals to 1, you have QS equals to 10 plus 3 open bracket 1 close bracket. So we have QS equals to 10 plus 3, then QS is 13. When price is equal to 2, we have quantity supplied to be 10 plus 3P. You repeat it again, just like you did the first one when P was 1. So you substitute P equals to 2 in this supply function. So quantity supply equals to 10 plus 3 open bracket 2 close bracket. Then quantity supply equals to 10 plus. Lastly, in this tutorial, we'll look into evaluation of equilibrium price and quantity. In economics, equilibrium, that is for supply and demand, is a state in which market supply and demand balance each other and as a result, prices become stable. Equilibrium in supply and demand occurs when quantity supply equals to quantity demanded. That means when QS equals to what? QD. When the supply and demand function are equated, the equilibrium price and quantity can be determined. Example, we have the supply function and the demand function here, where we have QS equals to 10 plus 3P and QD equals to 15 minus 2P. The equilibrium condition is QS equals to what? QD. Then therefore we can equate 10 plus 3P equals to 15 minus 2P. Collection of like times. When you collect your like times, we have 3P plus 2P equals to 15 minus 10. Then we have 5P equals to 5. Then you divide both sides by 5, we have P equals to what? 1. That's our equilibrium price. When you substitute P equals to 1 in any of the function, you can derive the equilibrium quantity. You can say I substitute it for QS and as well for QD, and we arrive at the same value. So that's our quantity supply. So the equilibrium price and quantity are 1 and 13 respectively. Thank you for watching this short tutorial.